the fish soup didn't do us very much good last time, so I am not going to put it there. So we're just going to hang this stuff up to dry, and it'll be our dry food. We'll be like cats. It's our dry food. There we go. I need to put y'all away anyhow, because you're taking up valuable space. All right, let's get rid of the leech party. Ugh. They're all like right here. They weren't even trying to scatter around my arm that time. It was just, nope, right here. This is the spot. I need to put at least some of this stuff in here. Caught another peacock boss. Yep, it is time for me to go to bed. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yep, peacock bass. Boy, I sure did butcher that. Alrighty. That's a thing now. Okay. I'm gonna go and get the rest of these mud bricks up. I'm trying to think of things I can talk about, because I don't want to keep doing this, like, half engagement thing. I've already done it for a few videos now. I guess I could talk to you all about why my jaw keeps popping. So yeah, the stupid thing I did as a kid. It is not uncommon for children to like to pretend to be animals, right? Well, I did that, often, because I like animals. And I had this stuffed animal of Balto, because, that was right around the time the movie had come out in theaters. And, there were some nifty little stuffed animals, so Mom got me the Balto one. I think at some point I might have also had Jenna, but I don't honestly remember for sure. I know I've seen it, though. But anyway, I was also interested in this little musical called Oliver Twist. And now, granted, it was a story before it was a musical and all that stuff, but you get the point. I saw the musical and I was like, oh, I kind of like this, so I got the soundtrack. And so I would listen to that, and sometimes I would do that while I was pretending to be an animal. Well, I usually liked to pretend to be big cats, something predatory, and so I would quote unquote kill my stuffed animals. So I decided to do this to Balto one day. I grabbed him and I bit him by the neck and and I was like, I wonder if I could leave a scar in my stuffed animal. And that by itself was not the bad thought. The bad thought was, how long can I do this? Because I was sitting there holding him, and my jaws were clenched pretty tight, on this one little spot on his neck. And so I'm sitting there killing Balto. And I happened to decide, for whatever weird reason, to do this for the entirety of the Oliver Twist soundtrack. The entirety. I stubbornly kept my jaws clenched until all that music was done. And my jaw has popped ever since. Don't do it, kids. Like, it was a bad idea. Like, at first, it just, it was just like a minor annoyance, and occasionally I'd have to stretch my jaws. And it was fine when I was younger, because I was still growing, so things were changing. But, now that I'm older, and, things don't change anymore, not for the better, at least, it's decided to come back and bite me in the butt. And, like, even as a kid, I knew this was a stupid idea. I don't know why I did this. I was like, this is a bad idea. I should really stop. But then, like, I wanted to leave a scar in Balto. So instead of, cutting out the fur to make it look like he had a scar, I decided to actually give him a scar. And my dumb butt clenched my jaws for the entirety of that soundtrack. And that's not a short soundtrack. So, yeah, that was quite a while. I was stubborn. I don't know why I did that either. I mean, like, why I didn't listen to myself, more specifically. Because I was like, this is not going to be good. I'm going to regret I really need to stop this. Oh, but I'm halfway through. I can do it. My jaw hurts. No, I can do it. Like, that was essentially the thought process I had. So it's just kind of like, Alright, started to go the wrong way there. So yeah, that's why my jaw pops now. So when I'm at the dentist, and they make me do that thing where you have to clench your jaws over the thing they stick in your mouth. Yeah, my jaw is not happy with me after that. It doesn't, like, hurt, but it will not open. It will not open easily. And so, the last dentist I went to was like, do you have TMJ? And I'm like, no, I just did something dumb when I was a kid. And I gave him a very abridged version of what happened. I didn't walk him through my thought process like I just did with you guys, but I was like, yeah, when I was a kid, for whatever stupid reason, I decided to clench my jaws for a long time, and this is the result. which is the condensed, truthful version. I just didn't give the motivation behind it. Hey, that's the first time we've gotten mud on us in a while, and that's after all the mud bricks we've been dealing with. With it raining constantly, we're not gonna, that's not gonna change anytime soon. Okay, making progress. Let's go and do a save. Do the save. Let's see. Still got the one banana. Yeah, we've only got a few more uses out of this, so I'm glad we picked this thing up. This is still good and ready to go. And we should be able to craft it now that I picked it up, too. Which is helpful. But you see what I mean by in the rainy season, all you really need is one of these things. Having multiples is helpful, but it's less maintenance to do it this way. You just run out of bricks a little quicker. But then, if you don't have enough, charcoal or campfire ash, then, having two of these becomes a bigger pain. Now, granted, it works better when you're doing that in multiplayer, as, Kitty and I know. But, yeah. See, because look at this. We're nearly done with the first level here, as far as the mud on the roof goes. The mud on the walls we're not done with yet, because we haven't even started to get the actual walls up yet. Okay, we'll put this one over here. Because these are the last two, and we've honestly made decent progress considering, considering we're only using the one mud mixer. This poor fish. Just sitting there like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. As I yawn, and there goes my jaw again. I don't know why my jaw's decided to act up now, when for years it is not. But it sure decided to. That's probably just part of the whole age thing. And my body's remembering all this crap that I did when I was younger. And it's making me pay for it, because that's what happens when you age. It's like, oh, you actually did things? Here, let me remind you of the things you did. But not in any positive, meaningful way. Alright, now we gotta mix it more. Get out in the water here. Get out in the rain to get this washed off. Although we're about to pick up more mud. It takes the mud. And it takes the mud. And now I go and get more charcoal. It still baffles me that our killer trap isn't working. So we're actually going to have to go hunting at some point. That's going to be a little risky with the fire going, because I know that will attract natives. Oh, hey, just in time. We've got campfire ashes now. I love how our charcoal just floats around this circle. Our meat stew doesn't even look like... our meat soup doesn't look like much. Alright, how's our weight? Our weight's not too bad. We should be able to hunt. Well, since we never did find that one tapir, we're gonna see, natives like to travel in this direction. I don't know if they like to travel in that direction. But I know there's cougars over there. I'll face the natives, because I can just, of course, I can face either and just run across the log here. Or even just hop into the water. So this will be a hunting trip specifically. I would like to get more meat. And I don't just want the fish, because, having the fishing trap there is helpful because we are getting protein all the time, but I like to have the actual creatures because I think they give better meat. Alrighty. Let's see what we can hunt up. Somewhere. Oh, is that? Yeah, there we go. Animal droppings. Need those. I think I hear something over here. Capybara. That was a frog. It sounded like if it was a frog that farted. Armadillo. We do need more armor. I would like to have a full set. Can you waddle back this way, please? You're difficult to get a headshot on from the behind. I want to make sure I actually kill you this time, too. Maybe I should just use this. I don't typically use this for hunting. But it might be better a better option. So, yeah, let's... There we go. Now I don't have to worry. Now if I miss, I don't have to worry about him running off with my spear. He'll run off with my arrow, but I can make more arrows. Yeah, there we go. How's our weight? Our weight is decent. So let's see if we can hunt anything else. Besides already dead birds. Surely there's something else out here to hunt. Oh. Yes, please. Except I need you to stop walking so much. Are you going to come back around this way? Because if you are, that would be awesome. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a tapir. Heck yeah, that was awesome. Definitely gonna hunt with a bow from now on. Oh dear. Do I need this many bones? I really don't need this many bones. Well, bones make good armor. Oh, the bones aren't... Okay, the bones are negligible. It's the meat that's wearing me down. Oh well. Okay. We'll just make a slow trip back and hope that we don't run into anything else. Or at least, you know, nothing we can't deal with. Oh, it's such a crawl. It is such a crawl. See, at this speed, even the caiman would be dangerous. Alright, I'm going to do a thing. And eat some of these mushrooms. And... It's not much, but it's something. It's a little better. Okay, that's a log. I thought that was a caiman for a minute. Now, he would have hissed by now. Eee. You know what? F it. These are going to go bad soon anyway. Let's go and eat the last two. And we'll just push forward. It's some kind of a solution. Oh, there goes the capybara. That's okay. We got plenty of food right now. I am not worried about the capybara. Not even a little bit. Oh boy, that actually gave us a decent amount of progress. That was not a bad move. We're tired as all heck, but that still wasn't a bad move. I wonder just how slow you... Like, eventually there has to be a point where you just can't move. Look at our little feet go. Oh, what time is it? Ah, okay. About 1:30. That's not too bad, honestly. That poor fish is still there. I wonder if those ever despawn. I don't know. Well, at least now we know we're required to hunt if we want to get fresh meat. Yeah, that's not fish. I will get there eventually. Oh. Ah. He got me before I could stop and aim. Okay. We need... Nope. Need a new fire. Because I want more meat soup. And we're going to need more dried meat anyway. So, the armadillo meat can go here. And yeah, I guess I'll just stick one of the tapir meats here too. Alright. Give me... Give me fire.
Come on.
There we go. Alright, we're gonna put the armor away. It would be hilarious if this was what the other people in multiplayer saw. Like, all they see is you walking real slow, but if they saw this with the feet, that'd be hilarious. Alright. There we go. Now we can move. Okay. I'd rather have 4 of these, but for now I'm going to stick the bones in here too, just to get the weight off. Okay, now we can move. And just for good measure, I'm going to make sure all my pots are good and full. Eat that one. Ooh, you got a decent amount of energy out of that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's all full now. Okay, good. Can I just pour this? I can't pour this back in here, can I? That would be convenient if I could. Nope, I can. Oh, hey. There we go. I can just pour it all back in there. Ta-da! Alright, now we can have multiple meat stews. Meat soups, whatever. We can have multiple meats. There we go. I've only got 1 raw tapir meat that I can't do anything with because nothing is dry yet. I hate to have that go to waste. But it's not like I'm going to be able to cook it either. So I probably will have to have a another wall. Maybe that's what I could do, is I could have a mud wall in there somewhere and then just collect the tortoise shells and then just have 4 more places for soups. That actually might be a good idea. So let's pick this up. Take you with me. Pick up y'all, finally. Okay. I don't know where we're going to have the firewall. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the extra tortoise shell here. And this way we just know where to find it when we need it. Okay, I somehow got 2 drinks out of that one. It's on its side. Eh? Aw. Wait. Stack. Yes! Oh, it's the little things. Sometimes it really just is the little things. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the tapir meat because I can't cook it. There's no slots for me to... There's no place to cook it. Unless I build a second fire next to this one. That'd be a waste of sticks, though. Screw it. You know what? I don't particularly care about the fish. I'm always getting more fish. Tapir meat is better. So I will let the fish go to waste. You know what? I'll let the fish go to waste and just get more maggots out of it. That'll work. Okay, we need a long stick and some ropes for finishing up our ladder here. And then we got to finish up this. Let's see if we can at least finish up the rest of the mud roof in this episode. Even if we don't wind up finishing up the ladder in this episode. The fish will eventually drop back in there. No, it did not. Fish isn't too bad of a resource, though, because you get the fish bones, which is good for, picking bugs out of your skin if you fall asleep on the ground. So it's not like fish don't serve a purpose. You do the same thing with bone picks, and I think you also need fish bones for crafting fishing hooks. Yeah, we should easily be able to get this last little roof thing done. Especially if I get the campfire. Oh, we've already got campfire ash in here ahead of time already. So yeah, I'll just keep some of that charcoal on me at all times then, because this way I'm always ready to harvest it and add it back to the mud mixer. Alright, pop you up in there. There we go. 1 more roof bit in the bottom layer will be done. We can start building frames on top. That'll be heckin' awesome. Still going to take us a lot of bamboo to get these walls done, though. But that is okay. I'm okay with this. I've never built a base this big before, like, successfully. So I really want to make sure that we get the chance to do this, because I would love to have it good and done. I've successfully built a tiny base before, and it was ultra safe. But I would love to be able to make a large base. Making a large ultra safe base can probably really only be done on this island anyway. But yeah. I cannot imagine how hard this game is on green hell difficulty. We'll have to try it out one day, you know, but it's gonna have to be one of those things where I'm gonna, you know, need to be in a really patient mood. I try not to be impatient, but I don't often succeed. And it's weird because sometimes things that normally upset me, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then other times, you know, things that don't upset me, I just rage at, and I'm just like, okay, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it. We haven't had the Cayman roll up this way in a long time. And yeah, what's the shore he came up at, I believe? That's interesting. Need some sat fats and some protein. Oh, here's the protein. I can get carbs next, but sat fats. It might have been a bad idea to take those mushrooms. Because we have a lot of energy now. I mean, I can't say they went to waste because they got us all the way along there going super slow, so, you know. But yeah, I might now have problems with insomnia. That is another achievement, by the way, is getting 5 stacked layers of insomnia. And as far as I know, the only way you can do that is to find a way to give yourself energy and stay up. So yeah, because insomnia is a thing you can get in this game. I'll have to figure out how that works at some point, if for no other reason than to try to get the achievement. That may be something else we do, but that also might be better off done in multiplayer where I have backup. So it's like, oh yeah, crap, I need these things. Okay, we have it over here. All right, thanks. Might just be a little easier that way. Awesome. One more mud brick and we have the first layer here done. No, the first wall's done, but we do have the first layer. Yay! 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 Alright, cool. We can actually get up here now. So, the plan is to extend this ladder up this way to the 3rd level because we won't be able to build it. We will not be able to build any higher than that. Like, I'll be able to put one more frame on top of these frames. But that'll be it. So this will be the way up there. Yeah. So let me get our frames out here. Might as well stick with the bamboo frames. Oh, okay. Apparently I can't put these down yet. Or at least I can't put that one down yet. I almost kind of want to do like a little courtyard or like a little balcony or something. Just so we can overlook the camp. But that might be done up top. Because, yeah, on the top layer, and this will get higher than it looks right now. But on the top layer... oh, that's the bamboo. Okay. On the top layer, we'll put all of our gardens. So that'll work out nicely. Oh, I'm getting whined at. I'm getting very whined at. There's much whining. Okay. Do I want a window on this side? No, I don't want a window on this side. This will just be a plain old mud wall. We'll go and get that up so we can use up the rest of that mud right over there. Did not make a note to myself for the 3rd edit, but I know approximately where it is by now, so. And I also might not even edit at the places where I say, hey, edit here, because I think I was 3 minutes ahead of one of them. Thank you, XSplit, for having a built-in timer. I do appreciate that. I honestly think that's one of my favorite features is that built-in timer, because when I don't want to edit videos, but I know I've only got so long, I can just be like, hey. And I think that's one thing that'll make the Jurassic World Evolution rematches, the arena rematches, better, is the fact that I do have editing software now. I don't have to worry about pausing and unpausing and, you know, trying to time out the recording and whatnot. I can just record it and then edit. Oh, and by the way, JWE and XSplit still do not get along. Like, I think they've permanently stopped talking, so definitely going to be going back to OBS for that one. Oh yeah, we are still very awake. Okay, so those blue mushrooms are definitely the key to getting those 5 stacks of insomnia, because holy cow, I still have energy. That dadgum lizard. Hey, so far it's been pretty good. It's been a few in-game days, and none of these have respawned. Because they were respawning like crazy before. So yeah, I'm glad it has eased up. That helps with the immersion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily mind having a whole grocery store over there because we are going to need metal cans. Otherwise, we're going to have to go mining iron, and that's the hard part and the dangerous part. Because I can only do that out in the jungle. And I don't quite know where all the caves are. Thankfully, I downloaded a map, so if I get, too much in the way of... this is the most... Like, I know it's there, but it's not red colored. That kind of bugs me. Train of thought. Come back. I don't have where the caves... I don't have the cave locations memorized. So, that's going to make getting the iron difficult. But I'm not going to worry about crafting the stuff that I need for that yet anyway, because we still haven't figured out where in here we can safely put the weapons rack. I do think I am going to move my 2 storage bins over here, or maybe just have 2 additional storage bins. So let's go ahead and just get the recipes for those up. Slide those in here. If I can. Yeah, there we go. 1. And can I have a 2? I can has 2, please? Aw. Not oh, wait. There we go, right on the bear. Now we don't have to be reminded that a child sadly died out here. Alright, let's mix this up and use those last few bricks. This will probably be where I call it, because it has definitely gotten later. I have been gaming for quite a while now, consecutively. And I would like to do other things that don't require me to be so vocal. I mean, don't get me wrong, as an extrovert, it's easy to be vocal. But, sometimes I just want to sit there and focus on the game. I will do one thing, though. I will probably make a little video just showing off the base I have in my private playthrough, just to kind of show it off. Because I've been talking about it enough times that, boy, that fish is just really sticking around. I wonder if we're not getting anything on the killer trap because we're getting everything on the fishing trap. That's still weird, though. I'm going to have to do some digging on that. Maybe the homeless hermit knows what's going on. I'll have to ask him if he has experienced anything like that. Because this is just plain weird. Alright. 2 more mud bricks and that wall will be done. And this round will be complete, which is excellent. Yeah, because this is going to be good. Okay. Get that last one. Nope, I'm trying to walk through the wall that's partially done. I really do need to get in the habit of not walking through all the walls. Because eventually these are going to be walls. There we go. Yeah. Finally, we're getting a solid base going here. Oh, also, I think this is where I'm going to place the log bed. Because it's like kind of tucked in the corner. It's, air quote, private, even though we're going to wall everything in anyway. And yeah, that just seems like it will be a fun thing to do. I think on this layer I'll probably have some short walls. But yeah, most of the view will come from the very top floor once we get there. Okay, so I'm going to climb down the ladder. I'm going to jump down the ladder. We're going to do another save. We'll do it right here just so I have kind of an interesting picture to look at on my save thingy. There we go. Alright, and I'll see you all guys in the next video.